Hello guys and welcome back if you're still watching my channel. I've been on an extremely long hiatus and haven't been wondering, but I wanted to bring you my me going through the Destiny 2 first raid glitch that I was messing around with yesterday for like crazy amount of time, and I haven't really seen too many amazing videos about it, so I thought I'd throw it in. And also, it's me exploring the labyrinth under it, and also this is just me messing around. No one else is in it. I mean, I don't really know who to, if I was supposed to say who found it first, because I really have no idea. Because I found it yesterday when I was just messing around, because I'm always looking for holes in the map to get out of the map and all that. But yeah, and now I think I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. I'm actually walking over to the bathing pools, the first area they have to go to. Now, I did this because I didn't want to, if I ended up dying before I got to the next area, to have to start all the way over and jump past those enemies again that you saw at the beginning. So I went all the way over there, and then when you go back, it basically despawns the enemy. Now, by the way, this is post commentary. First time doing it, so bear with me. Yep, just running back. Now, I should hit a loading zone soon. And about now. There we go. And now I'll head back down to that area, kind of, but instead I'm going to be jumping over to the left down on this little landing that I just jumped down on. And we just keep going straight. But yeah, you can get most of the places. The only place I seem to be able to get to was the bathing area. I mean, you could get to the doors for the other areas, but because you need to do the bathing area first, they kind of made it so you can't get into the other areas. And by the way, watch the entire video if you can, because there's also the chests that you can unlock with the keys that you get. I said again. But yeah, I'm just exploring right now. I mean, I've already been over here, kind of just showing you. I just didn't want to go too fast. That's why I'm going a little bit faster, is because I've already been to this spot many times. And yeah, then you just jump over here. And you jump around the corner. This one's a little bit harder. Yeah, that corner's a little bit harder. I mean, it would have been easy Destiny 1 because you would be able to have 3 jumps, but I mean, it's not terribly hard. And here, I mean, you can jump up here if you want to get up top, and then you can go up top, if you know what I mean. You just need to, as I'll show you, run against that wall and jump once, jump twice, jump 3 times, and then vault over the top, and yeah, then you're on top. It's a little bit tricky. It took me a few tries the first time I was in this glitch spot, but it wasn't too hard. And yeah, then it loaded, of course. Damn loading screens. I'm just happy there are no loading screens in this. That would be terrible. Imagine if there's a loading screen on every single one. I think next I'm going to be jumping down to that door down there, which I was meaning to go into the first time, but I accidentally hit a loading zone. So I loaded up top, and yeah, as you see, I'm now inside one of the areas. I think this is after the dogs or the warhounds. I haven't actually gotten that far in the raid. We my group only made it a little while. People had to leave, so people had other things to do. And yeah, that's like, I think it's like a fighting, one of the arena things up there. Why that doesn't go up is because you have to have all 6 people standing on it, and then it will go up. So it's kind of a spot that you can't really get past. I mean, you might be able to at some point. Someone might find a way. There's also a way, I believe, here to get down to the labyrinth, but I did not go in that way. I ended up just exploring, showing you guys around this area first. Just showing you things. I think... No, I won't find a chest yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, now I know where I'm going to be going. If you keep following this direction, which I was really surprised because last time I did this door that I'm walking, that just opened, it did not open for me last time. It would not open. It would just, you walk up to it and it wouldn't open for me. And this time it did. I'm doing my favorite emote. Playing dead. But yeah. I just go back, check again to see if, maybe because I actually loaded up the area, if the elevator circle thing would actually go up, but it didn't end up panning out. I mean, I didn't really know that you needed all 6 players until later on in the day, so... Yeah, I love this raid so far. I mean, puzzles and games have always been one of my favorites. I mean, the puzzles are a little bit tedious in this raid, but you can definitely tell how they basically made it so if there's someone that's gonna try to do this solo, I don't think you can even get past one boss, one part. Because I mean, like, if there was a bunch of bosses, like in Crota's End, like, you could jump across the bridge and you'd be perfectly fine, but there's not really those kind of areas where you need to do a bunch of things and then you can go forward, or like the labyrinth, like the like dark place in Crota's End. I don't remember what it's called. Probably the labyrinth, I don't really remember. But yeah, and now I'm back out into the middle area. And by the way, this is also a way that you can skip the annoying, tedious picking up of the flags. I'm gonna call them flags. I don't know what they're actually called. Staves. And yeah, right here I tried to jump up without actually jumping on that thing. I forgot all about it. But yeah, I've done it so many times that last night I was going back and forth all night just doing this one spot because my raid group wasn't able to get back in time. And yeah, but yeah, jumping up here isn't actually the hardest when you're a hunter. I mean, Warlock would probably be easy too, or Titan. But you can also, if you don't jump up there high enough, you can try to vault up. And this time, if you're a hunter, if you're a hunter, I would use Night Stalker, of course, because the part I'm about to do, I'm about to use Night Stalker to get back to that spot faster, like on top of the hallway, the blue hallways. There's an easier way to get up on top of there instead of going all the way around. And I'm using Night Stalker because, Hunter, Master Race. But yeah, jump twice, then use your Night Stalker with Quiver until you get all the way over. Yeah. Pretty simple. And you just keep going. I'm gonna be going to a new area this time. I'm not gonna just jump down to the same spot. I do need to hit the loading zone though. And the loading zone's right there, so this is me just looking for it because I forgot all about where the heck it was. But yeah, it's right below. It's literally below you when you end up getting it. Don't jump off there. Oh, make sure you don't jump off right there. Not a good idea. Instant death. Not really. It's just you fall to your death. But yeah, see, it's right below you. And you go down there, and then you should be able to... I think there's a load... No, you don't need a loading zone yet. You, and this is where another part of the labyrinth is. This is where I actually start. I enter the bottom. I'm just going to call it the labyrinth because seriously, it's so discombobulating when you're going through it. And those are the tubes that you can go through in one of the areas where you need to open a door. And there's like, if you kind of think about it, Vault of Glass, they had the Gorgons where they could detect you. It's me looking for the door that was open. But with these ones, when they detect you, you don't have to kill them as fast as you can. You actually have to kill the ads that spawn that try to kill you. Which I was really surprised because last time I was in this area, I could not, for the life of me, get it so any ads would spawn. There was just nothing happening. And there's a door loading in there. And by the way, if the video looks a little weird and choppy in some areas, it's because I took this from Twitch. Yeah, go back out there, let the door close, and then go back in the door, and I think that's what I might have done to make it so the ads actually loaded up. And yeah, you just explore, I guess. That's all I was doing for like the whole entire video. But I was trying to show you guys as much as I can. But once you get down here, it's like, it's so hard to find an actual area. I say no to go in there because I didn't know that that lever was actually able to be pulled down this time. And this is where I show you one of the areas. And by the way, with those emblems on top, I think I've figured out what they are. If you go in that certain direction where the emblems are, like see that? They're like the watcher things. But if you go in the certain door where that emblem is, you will end up at the bathhouse or the bathing pools. And if you follow the dog one or the warhounds, you will make it to the dog area, which the doors don't open until you beat the bathing thing. And of course I was detected right there, which I don't know how. I was probably detected by that guy. And of course you can't kill them until you kill all the ads. And yellow, not yellows, but actually they might be yellows. I don't remember. I was thinking of either the orange or yellow guys spawn, but yeah, I was just running, and here are the tubes that you saw from above earlier. Now, this is, I believe, one of the areas where you can't go through the door at the end. I don't remember if there's a chest. But yeah, with the chest, basically you need, yeah, that wall will disappear because I believe that's the one for the dogs. But sometimes the walls just literally disappear in front of you. And when they look like that, or the ceilings, there's one where there's a ceiling, it's because you can go through them if you've beaten a certain part before. So, I mean, you can technically get to the bathhouse without actually going through the annoying area if you open a certain door. And, but yeah, these tubes aren't really too complicated. Definitely have just 3 entrances. And, yeah, now I just end up going back and killing those ads that were spawning over there. Because, yeah, they were trying to kill me, so kind of had to. And as you can see, is also I figured out after a while is that was probably an entrance to the labyrinth that I was over near, because on the inside of the door. And if you end up going in that way, then you're going to, well, run into these guys first. Yeah, these guys aren't that hard to kill. I mean, if you have this exotic, the Mercedes or something like that, fusion rifle that you kill, just like if you don't kill them, it recharges faster. I just died, but it's kind of sad. But I didn't die really that much in showing you guys anything. I feel like I'm that much of a scrub. But you might die sometimes. Not really surprising. Because last night when I was doing it, I died a bunch. I mean, it was kind of me trying different areas to see if I could jump to it. So it wasn't really dying by ads. Because none of them spawned. But, yeah. And you just kill all these yellow bar or light orange bar guys. Mustard bar guys. And then these guys, the shields go down and you can kill them. These are just very heavy. It's almost one shot with this fusion rifle, so. And I'm at like 2, 3, 6, or 7, I don't remember. At this point I'm at 2, 3 something. And of course after this part I took the stupid decision of going back out the door. And then it closes, and then I make the stupid decision of going back in, and they respawn. Which is like, ugh. Which I don't think I kill them all again. I might. I don't remember. I recorded this literally an hour ago, and I don't remember. I kill that thing, and then all the other ones' shields go up. And I bet you could kill all of them at once. I think there's 6. So you have a person at each one and take them out simultaneously. Probably would work. Yeah, I think I killed those 2 guys, and then I run away. Continue with the labyrinth area that you can go. The inner workings of the yeah, right there. It's pretty close. I probably would have died if I pushed that a little bit harder, but yeah, I didn't. And the chests, by the way, that you find in here, you need to get the irrigation that you get from each boss battle, like, well, not boss battle, but each section you should get a, or almost each one, you should get a irrigation key, which you can use to open the chest, which you see in a few minutes, I think. I think the first one I show you is coming up, and I think I just run, kill these guys, and then leave. Oh yeah, I go check that door again, because I killed all of them. Now I remember what I did. Oh, and then I just, yeah, of course, because that closes, I was kind of like, oh, so can I, like, go back and see if the door opens? And so I do. I go all the way through and make the video even longer. Now that I'm watching this, I'm thinking, why the heck did I go back? But yeah, the door doesn't open. Which I think is weird. Because I'm pretty sure that one was from the bathhouse, but I think you have to finish the bathhouse first before you can open that. Because you, the 2 swords, or the axes, even though the guys that are in the bathhouse, use them as, they look like swords when they're using them. They, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Gosh darn it. But yeah, they're using the sword, so you'd think, oh, that's for the bathhouse. That's, and then you have, of course, I'm pretty sure the entrance for The dog, of course, yeah, dogs, and then all the other ones. I don't remember the other ones. Opening the door again, and I just run through it this time. It's not really worth staying there and fighting them because I've already done it, and I didn't want to waste your guys' time. Even though, I mean, this video is like 70 minutes, so. And sometimes I don't get how they see you. I mean, you get seen if you're in the red light, and it might have been the far end guy that saw me. Yeah, it was. That's who it was. And yeah, I just run through and head back through the other tunnel, because sooner or later those enemies despawn anyways if you get far enough away or get to a loading zone. But I do like how many of these like little spots you can go crouching down and go through. It's actually kind of fun just looking around at this massive map, and of course I need to interact with that thing once it comes up. There we go. And there. And now we're back into the rest of the labyrinth, which is very confusing. But yeah, you can get some pretty cool places in this, and of course now there's enemies in here, which before there wasn't, which kind of sucks, but I thought it was going to be easier to be like, oh, I can just search around, show you guys the chests, and show you around this area to find any secrets, and it's like, oh, enemies actually spawn this time. Thank you, game, for being annoying. And then you can choose either way. I think I went left or right. Oh, not left, because then it opens this little area, as you can see, and that is the beginning of the raid. Thought I'd tell you. And of course, shut again, and luckily it opened again. Because then I would have had to go all the way back around and go back in. And now I take the other way. Nice and slow, showing you guys everything. Looking through the window, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this raid. I mean, compared to the other like Destiny 1 raids, this is I wouldn't be surprised if they just could have put a patrol somewhere, just thrown a patrol and kill Cabal. There we go. That's your patrol. But yeah, this place is kind of cool. I like these areas where you have to, they have like the jumping little areas. And I mean, this raid, some areas, and there's the first chest. And as you'll see, you need a key. You get by killing bosses or completing puzzles. And this jumping thing actually isn't as hard as you think. You just have to time it right. Jump right there. And yeah. And of course you're going to want to switch at some point. But they're not actually too hard. I almost fell on that one actually. I skipped a little bit too fast. I don't think that goes anywhere. I think they might actually change chest positions each week, because there are some areas that look like they should have a chest, or that they don't, that just the chests aren't there right now, like they could switch them and confuse people when they come back to the raid, like next week, which I know people are probably going to do for until the next raid comes out, and then they're going to do it again for the next one, and then probably in the next year, because you know they're probably gonna have, I wouldn't be surprised if they have like 3 or 4 years to go back. But yeah, and there we go, there's the bathhouse.
The royal nectar of the baths enhances the bodies and minds of every soldier on this ship.
Are
you should partake.
2, I think. I believe there's 2. Well, I know there's 2. It's just I don't know if there's any more than 2. I only found 2. Which you see the other one in this, And by the way, if you're only looking for the chests, I might put a time thing in, but I would watch the whole video for the chest because this place is seriously amazing. I may look like I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just like, I'm not confused at all. You get to one point in this video, I seriously lost where the heck I was and where I was going. I was trying to get to a certain spot and I could not find it. It's like, I was like, oh, I guess I'm going the right way. And it's like, nope, you're not going the right way. Because there's all these drops, like you're about to see, there's a drop up here. And there's all these different levels that you go to, and you go up, down, you can go left, right. It's like, you can go everywhere. And it's just crazy, this raid so far. And I mean, I haven't even completed the raid yet. I'm just looking around at the raid. One of the reasons why I didn't open any of the chests. But if you just watch, I think this might be in our entrance actually, somewhere around here. And of course another drop. Which I like this place. This place is actually pretty cool. I took a video of it. It's the fans, which are very confusing. I think I might go down to the fans, or I might go back up. Oh yeah, I went down to fans. And stand in front of these, the little, like, outcroppings that are in there, and then right when the fan's stopping, or right when you can start running again, go up and turn off the fan. You don't have to run to each one, but it helps if you don't want to accidentally run into that problem. I like stopping here, and then I'll just keep running until I actually can run forward. And then it makes it way easier, and then you can just turn off the fan, and you're golden. And of course, here's the second chest that I found, which is in the center fan area, which is right there. Which I still can't, which kind of sucks. But it kind of combats the way that people like to glitch in and get all the chests before they actually could. I'm pretty sure that I like the new version of the exotic chest, and as you see this time I go up to a closer one, and I just walk, and then he's kind of, and then yeah, turn fan, bam, good. That was the last one anyway. I don't know why there are outcroppings on that one, because the fans don't turn around or anything. And as you'll see here, because you go to that, I finally go to that thing, as I point out with my slowly charging up my fusion rifle. It turns on a lift, which for some reason, if you jump on, you like smack your head on the top. And yes, I have explored each and every level of those. There's nothing on them. They're literally just to look cool. And I believe we're about to get soon to my favorite area, which is really cool. I mean, I took a screenshot right there, and it just looks, this place, you just take screenshots and they look amazing. Yes, we're in my favorite area. I believe that's where the boss battle is, like the end boss battle. And if you go that way, the door does not open. So it doesn't really, it's not really anything amazing. I mean, I go that way to show you guys, but, and of course, the boss room doesn't open until you complete all the other things. So it's not like you can just be like, oh, I want to skip the entire raid. No. So yeah, you can't get in the throne room. Kind of sucks. But I really like taking screenshots in this area. I might use one of the screenshots I took for the thumbnail. Actually, I took a screenshot all the way at the end of this video for the thumbnail, but I might use a different one because I have a way better one than I took, but it's okay. And yeah, I'll just show you down here. Show you that the door won't open. The one door that doesn't open. Actually, there are many doors that don't open in this when you're glitching in. Because, I mean, like, you get into the bathhouse area, but you can't actually get into any of the other raid encounters, because they don't unlock until you actually get like the bathhouse area done. And as you see, can't go through. Door doesn't open, but that's the door that I'm pretty sure is supposed to open, because I tried all the other ones and they don't open either. There goes my head through the dang door. Yep. No, 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 no. Do, do. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I mean, if you made it to this point, 30 minutes in, I'm very surprised. And if you're actually watching this video, I'm very surprised too, because no one seems to really watch my videos. But it's okay. I just put them out for fun. And yeah, now we're back up here, and I guess I'll go down the other way this time. By the way, I'll show you. Just remember that hole right there for later, because it is very helpful. And as you can see, I mean, this place is a little bit weirded out because you can't actually open the doors themselves. They're already opened, so the enemies don't spawn. That would be where an enemy would spawn, of course. I think I go up this vent over here, even though there's nothing to do up it. Or, wait, no, I come back for it because I completely missed it when I was looking around. Trying to see if there's any opening there, but nope, no opening. And there's another lift. That's what that blue light was, or the light. I mean, for some reason to me, they kind of look like a light blue, which I might get be because just the lighting. No, 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 no. And yeah, now you see, remember this hole that I told you to remember? If you jump down, remember to jump at the end. I mean, you probably won't die if you don't. But yeah, there we go. And it's another way to get into the pipeline room, but it's down below. It's the bottom level where the lift is. And it's very purple. This guy really likes his purple colors. This robot, because I don't even know if the, like, leader was actually like ever real. Was he like a real guy or not? I mean, he seems to have a lot of robots of himself if he's a real guy. I mean, he may have died already, and we're just trying to make it seem like he's not dead, and that could have been why he got kicked out. But I don't remember why he got exiled to his Leviathan world eater. Another spawn point. So yeah, while we're going back over, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go up that lift. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you can. I mean, I don't know if I'll do too many videos. I mean, I might do a video a week or a video every other day. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I really love playing this game, so I might, you know, I might do a series with Destiny 2 and just explore different places. Like, I might have one where I explore all the strikes, or, you know, find out if I can get into the strike without, like, actually going in. And there's that vent I was talking about. There's actually two ways. There's another vent down that way, which we saw that we couldn't get back up. That's where it is. And I'll show you that once I come back. This is another cool area right here, which I kind of like. It just looks so well done. I knew that the first raid was just gonna be so amazing. I mean, well, I know some people don't like it because, well, they don't. I mean, some people don't like all the puzzles and all the different things. There's not like, oh, you have to kill a boss. There's no bullet sponges, or not too many bullet sponges. Like the end guy, which I won't spoil it, but I mean, unless you want me to. Okay, skip a little forward if you want me to if you don't want to hear a spoiler, but he's 3, 2, 1. He's a he's a spoiler. He's a robot. I'm pretty sure I already said that earlier, didn't I? Oops. Sorry guys, I spoiled it. He's a robot. But I'm pretty sure if you're watching Destiny stuff, you've probably already watched someone else's video where they're like doing the raid and they've already beaten the robot emperor. And here's another big tube. I'm pretty sure this is our entrance to one of the areas. I don't remember. I don't know what one. I think it's a dog area. I don't know. This doesn't really, up there doesn't really have anything. I think that's another place that, you know, might have a chest at some point. Or you never know, this chest might just not spawn in until you get past the bathing pools. Which is a complete and total possibility. I mean, I did glitch into this area, so it's not really that surprising. And of course, the end of this, it doesn't open. There are enemies down there. Yeah, see the dog sign up there, or the warhound sign. I believe that must be an entrance to the warhounds area. I just don't really know. Just running back and back and back and back and back. There's a lot of this, by the way, running back and forth. Because, and at the end, it's more of me running back and forth because I'm completely lost and don't know where I'm going. I was trying to find one area, and I couldn't end up finding it again. Well, actually, I did end up finding it again, but that was at the end. And yeah, all those levers you see, they all look the same. Those are normally for opening the door. So to get back in the labyrinth from the dog area, most likely is going to be right down there. And to go, if you go down here, it just goes back to the pipe. It's another way to enter the pipe. See? Boom. There we go. And there's another lever. Keep a walking, keep a walking, keep a walking. And I think that's most of that area over there. I think I'm going to a new area right now, or I'm going back. I don't remember. I'm so confused right now where I am. I'm pretty sure this is where I started getting really confused when I was playing. Oh yeah, this is another area that you can get into the bathhouse. The second area I was talking about. It's one of the vents. I'll jump up. I'll show you. See? We're in the bathing pools area. Which, I mean, I like the different entrances. I think this one might be either... I don't remember. I don't know if this was just another entrance or if it's the actual exit, because I didn't go back. I haven't really searched in the bathhouse if there's any levers or anything. I've gotten on top of the statue though, which is kind of cool. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm playing on Xbox One, not PlayStation. So if you ever search me up on Xbox, or if you ever want to, like, if you're on PlayStation and you want to search me, sorry, I don't play PlayStation. I mean, I like PlayStation. I've always been a PlayStation fan, kind of. I'm kind of a fan of both, and of course, I'm on my gaming PC recording this narration, so I've kind of been a fan of all of them, but I've not gotten a PlayStation 4. Just hasn't been in the books for me, so. And I mean, like, I could go on a complete and total rant of how I dislike Destiny 2's PlayStation exclusives, but that's something for another time. And as you'll see, I'll go down that vent over there. I stopped getting stuck. And this is another way you can get in, or just go down to the bottom of the pipeline. Wow, I've already been doing this for 40 minutes. I am very surprised. And if you have made it this far, thank you very much. And please hit that like button if you can. It helps, I think. I don't really know. You don't have to. Hit a dislike if you want. Put a comment and be like, you suck. And I'll be fine. This is kind of different for me though. I mean, like, if there's anyone that's left on my channel, I haven't really done Destiny stuff. I mean, like, I did one video, which was a Destiny video. It was when I was doing Sparrow Racing League for the second year. Or, well, the second time it came around. It wasn't really year 2. But I haven't really done very many Destiny videos. But I love the game. I mean, like, I've been playing this basically non-stop ever since, like, it came out. And yeah, if you see this, it's better off if you turn off the fan when you're going back, so you just don't fly back. I didn't show you because I didn't want to die, but if you go around and just turn off the fan, it won't push you all the way over here. And of course, we're going by the chest area again, just in case you forget. Yeah, we're gonna head back. I think this is where I was getting lost. I forgot all about where the heck I was. Oh, I was making sure I turned off the fan. I thought it was going back on. It was just gonna blow me all the way over here and kill me or something. I think I go down this area. Yeah, and then there's a door to the left. I go down. I remember it. I'm like, oh, I remember this room, and then I go to the left. By the way, don't just run through this and let yourself burn, because you will die. Wait until it starts going down and then enter the area, because then you won't get hurt. And then this area, I don't remember what this area is, and that is my fail. I wanted to blow up the big pot with my fusion rifle. It was kind of sad, I do have to admit. There's so much jumping though, which I'm kind of happy with, because I mean, like, most of my game playing is of jumping. And yeah, this is an area you probably won't be able to get to because it's the dog way. It's probably another entrance to the dog area. I wouldn't be surprised. But of course it doesn't open, I don't think. Yeah, this way didn't open for me. Oh yeah, the loading zone right here is always very long for some reason. But yeah, you just walk up the door, these rocks. Speak English, please, me, yes. And the door doesn't open, which kind of sucks, because I kind of want to just go in the dog area and mess around and probably end up dying 400 times. But, oh yeah, this is the first place I die. There we go. First time I died, guys. How good did I do? Forgot all about that hole that was right there. Playing dead, man. My favorite emote. I mean, the gun one's kind of fun. I don't really like the new emotes. The kind of like neon emotes. Right there, by the way. Almost right there too. But I don't really like them. They're just too flashy for me. I mean, why couldn't they just have actually like had you pull out like a gun and shoot bottles that just appear out of nowhere? I would have been fine with that. I mean, like, the neon colors just literally appear out of nowhere, so wouldn't be too much to ask. I don't know what those doors are for. Those doors are like everywhere. The golden doors with like the golden detail around them. Yeah, this is where I start to get lost. I remember this now. It gets very confusing. I think I'll show you another area though. There are a bunch of other areas. I'm going to be showing, you'll also see some of the other entrances that you can get from the beginning, which one of them is my favorite because obviously jumping, I mean, like, come on. But no. But yeah, I show you the entrances, and most of the entrances need 6 people unless you know, activate them from the inside, or you end up walking through it from the inside. But I mean, like, these hallways, you start getting like disoriented with where you're going, and then at some point it's like, if you're trying to find a certain spot, you have no idea where they are. I mean, like, I feel like I have a pretty good comprehension of where to go now in the belly of the Leviathan, as I guess I'll call it now. But if you're new to this, you'll get lost. If you're trying to find a certain spot, it's torture. It's literal torture. Not really. But I think I'm heading to our entrance actually right now. Or I'm lost. Either one. Oh yeah, it's an entrance that doesn't open. For some reason, this entrance does not open from the inside. But you can see with like the little shimmer that it does when you come up to it, that's where like like where the wall is here, as you can see. But the door doesn't open. Which either means it's to a boss arena, or where one of the encounters are, or it just doesn't want to open from the inside, which, I mean, you're not supposed to be in there to go to there. I mean, you could if you went into another entrance, but I believe it's just not supposed to open. Or it's just to the dog arena or the main arena. You never know. It could be to the main big boss guy. And right now, you can see my confusion. I'm like, I've already been there. Where the heck am I? I'm pretty sure I was saying that out loud to myself. Just, where am I right now? I don't even know. But running around in this place, and you can tell now that I'm trying to find a certain spot because I'm running, and most of the time in this I haven't really ran. I haven't really run that much in this area, if you can see. And there's another golden door. It might just be that's the basic base door, and all the other ones are like the add doors. But I don't really know. Nothing really to explain it. And of course this way would be from or to the bathhouse. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that was the way that you can take to get from the bathhouse, I believe. I don't remember what this way is. Oh yeah, it's in our entrance to get up to the pipes. Yeah, this is where I'm definitely confused. Because I'm just going back and forth. And I'm like, I don't want to waste their time, man. I want to get this video short or as quickly as I can. And then it's like 60 minutes long, I'm pretty sure this video is. And it will be 60 minutes long because, you know, I'm not going to cut it any because I want you guys to see every nook and cranny of this place. Every single one. For you guys can, you know, get lost yourselves. Or watch the video and not get lost. Or still get lost after watching a video. I think I'd die falling down here. I don't know how. Wait, no, I don't. Because I haven't been here yet. At least for you guys, I haven't been here yet. Oh yeah, this isn't our entrance. I remember this one. This is the entrance near the pipes, as you will see. Me saying, don't go that way, of course. There's nowhere to go. Huh. Don't fall in the water, by the way. Instant death. I hate when water just kills you. Well, I don't think it's water. I think it's royal wine or whatever. But yeah, see? Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Wall disappears. Bam. Beginning of the raid. As you can tell with the launch pads. I have to say they did do a little weird on the lighting. I think I might fall right here. Nope. I'm surprised it didn't. But they did do a little weird on the lighting with the loading zones. You'll hit a loading zone sometimes and there won't. Like the lighting's just off so much compared to, like, you know, in Destiny 1 they did so good with bringing the lighting from one area to the lighting of the next loading zone, but in this kind of just seems a little bit weird. And of course I'm gonna hit my head, see. Like, you'll go to some areas and there won't be lighting, and then you'll go back into that area and there will be a light where there wasn't. It's like, come on Bungie, work more on your lighting. Lighting does good in a game. Speak English. I can't speak English sometimes. Like, no, it's not here, is it? No, it's not here. There's one area that they have a real weird issue with. I don't think I've been up here with you guys yet. Or I might have. Okay, I might have, actually. I've gone up there. I may look like I'm like walking around really calm, be like, yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. But at this point, I'm like, where the heck am I at? Where am I going? Just, I don't know what I'm doing. I believe that part over there would be also where enemies would spawn when those watchers call in reinforcements. And I think that might actually be something, but I don't know. It just seems like it'd be something, but probably not. Of course I fail at a jump, which is very surprising. I think I failed it twice. Oh, almost failed it twice. There is a fly on my mic stand right now. There we go. And of course now I'm back here. Which I don't know how the heck I got back here. But I did. Somehow I made it back to that area. This is one of the areas I was talking about. Because you see, that glass is dark. And when I come back into that room, it won't be dark. The lights will be on. Once I hit this loading zone over here, I think I go back. I don't remember. But I do end up making it back in that room many times. Because it seems to be one of the significant rooms of the area. There's that sizzle door again. That doesn't open. But it's okay. I mean, just searching the map. I think yeah, this video should be almost done. It's 53 minutes I've been narrating right now. 53 minutes of talking. That's a lot for me. Yeah, and you'll see. If you look to the left, you just saw it, hopefully. And I'll show you. See? Lights are on. Bungie. Come on. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's just lighting. But for me, lighting is a big deal. And there's that room again. I think I go back into that little left room. Oh yeah, that hallway right there. Because I missed it every single time I went in there. And I haven't been down there yet. So it's like, oh, there's a room here. It's one of the cool rooms because it was the last room I missed, like, last night when I was doing things. I missed this room and those flames are kind of cool. I think it's like a weird, what is it called? Refinery kind of thing where it like boils the royal wine or something when it goes through the pipes. Don't really know. That door opened, by the way. And yeah, this is my favorite entrance, as you'll probably tell in a few seconds. Because jumping, I mean, come on, who doesn't like jumping? I mean, come on, jumping in Destiny, it's fun, kind of. Because, you know, glitching normally takes a lot of time. And by the way, it's behind the waterfall. There is something behind the giant waterfall on the left side of the beginning of the raid, which I believe if you to open it, you have to go down into like this room that looks like a boiler room, and you have to have 6 fire team members, and of course there's 6 switches, and you press them all at the same time, or in a certain order. I don't remember. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't had 6 people to try it with. But this is probably the entrance I go into most of the time. And yeah, I believe I'm back to being lost after this point. There's nothing down that hallway, of course. Nothing at all. I believe I'm only lost for like a few minutes. Sorry. But I was kind of surprised because you get lost in this, which isn't very surprising, but as you could just see, the light goes right out, right there, which is kind of weird. They didn't have that much in Destiny 1, but I've seen it a lot in Destiny 2 with the lighting errors. I was going to jump over there and see if there's anything special over there, but there isn't. And of course there's the chest again, which I believe I already showed you that chest. I believe there's one other chest, but I do not remember where it is. Or I might show you in this video, but I don't remember. And of course there's one area I believe that I have not shown you guys yet. And yes, that is actually where the other chest is. I remember now. Yes, there are 3 chests. And I believe I get to that in a little bit. Because I mean, there's only like 10 more minutes, hopefully, of this video. 20. Hopefully only 10. And this is me like rushing. I'm like, I need to find this spot really bad. But of course I haven't found it yet. You know, I'm gonna let you guys just watch this for a second, and I'm just gonna sit back and take a quick drink. Ah, that's better. I'm getting so confused right now. Jump through everything. It's not even smooth anymore. It's kind of just me rushing to find where the heck that room is. And it's probably in a door that I just didn't see. That I just walked right by or something. And of course, I've already forgotten some of these spots after playing it. And of course, now I'm back in this area. I think that's... yeah, and then here's this room again. Actually, I don't know if I went to that room. I might actually be in close to where I find that area. I'm just like freaking. I'm like, I can't find it. There's actually 2 areas I haven't seen. And there's another chest in one. Actually, there might be 2. There might be 4 chests. But I don't remember there's 4 keys. Well, I don't know if you might get keys every once in a while. I think I go down there because I just wanted to see if it's down there. But I don't think it is. And then I finally decided, okay, if those handles are on the outside of the door, or the inside of the door where you're like gonna open it and then go through the door. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Okay, sorry guys, my recording ran into a little bit of a problem, but I am back in recording more narration. Sorry. Yeah, so I guess you only can record an hour of narration at one time when you're using a old video editor thing. By the way, I'm only using Movie Maker. I don't have money to buy a spiffy app thing. Application. There we go. Use the whole word. But yeah. It works fine though. I am using a mic though. It's a nice mic. I don't even know what kind of mic it is. But, yeah. Anyway, we're still, you know, lost. Searching for the lost place that I can't find. I really cannot seem to find this area. I didn't know how long I was, like, stuck in this area trying to find it. You know, I might come back to when I find it. So, you guys, here's the narration, and I will be back when I find that area. Okay, guys, I'm back. Cause you know what? I think I just found it. Please tell me I just found it. I did just find it, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. This part is in our place where there's another chest that you can open with another key. And I failed the jumping. You don't have to jump on that thing. If you're a hunter, you can just double jump and mantle over there, and don't go that way. Actually, you can, I guess. It was too dark for me to see, but you can go around that way to get to that door instead of taking the long way. But over here, I believe is the place where there's a chest. Yes, this is one of the chests. It's on the right. Right there. Another chest. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you get out of the chests. I haven't really opened one yet, so I wouldn't know. And that goes nowhere. And yeah, and then to get out, you just jump back up. And there's 2 other doors that we haven't been to. And go over there. This one goes to the dog area, I believe. But it doesn't open, of course. There's not our entrance to the dog area, I think. And the other one, I believe, goes to the pool house. I think. Or not. It might not. You never know. There might only be 2 entrances for the pool house. But there's like, I don't know, there's like 3 for the dog place. But yeah, you can just double jump. I'll show you. Just double jump. Well, that's triple jump. Oops. Sorry. I lied. Triple jump. And you just follow the pipe. Going back over. And you go to this door. Which is the chalice, actually. Wait, no, that is the bathhouse. The chalice was where the chest was. And keep following. Just keep walking. Yeah. Terrible, I know. You can easily, instead of walking around this, you can jump between the little plant things. Kind of shaves off a few, well, seconds of boring walking or running. But it's not really needed. I don't even know if this even goes to the bathhouse. It might. Oh wait, no. I think it goes to the door that's near the bathing pools. Sorry, but oh wait, no. This is the one that doesn't open. You can jump up there and see it's another one of those solid things. I'm pretty sure that opens, and that's another way down in. I don't think it's actually a. Actually, that might be for the arena. The arena area that they have. Where you can drop down in and you come down here. Almost done, right? I'm not boring myself. No. I just have other things I need to do. And yeah, now I need to go back, and there's not really much left. I think there's one area that I wanted to go to, and I will return once we get there. Okay, and now I'm back for the last part of this narration, and we are back at the beginning, well, where the final boss battle, I think, is. The throne room is right up there. And yeah, I think this is the last spot that I will be seeing you guys. And yeah, I love this spot though. I mean, I know I probably said it earlier, but this is like one of the best. I like this spot for thumbnails. And yep, all I did is just sit down and look at it. I think I took a thumbnail or a shot right there. I don't remember. I think I turn off my HUD at some point and take a shot for maybe a thumbnail. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of like the purple color. It's really nice. And I do look at the shader that is for this map, or this raid, sorry. And I should do that in a few seconds. Hurry up. I need myself to hurry up. Come on. Yep, stop looking at yourself. That seems to be what I did that whole entire time. Here we go. But yeah, as you see, I'm 287, which is a good light level, I guess. And here is the shader that you can get, which I kind of like. I mean, I like it on the gun, of course, because it makes it all gold, or at least that gun it does. And the gold accents with the purple and the white on the armor looks really nice. I really liked it when I looked at it on my leg armor, my other one, my non-exotic one, the legendary version. Should show you that now. I do like it on the guns too. Like, I like it on that one, the gold and the white and the little bit of purple there. It's just an all-around good shader, I guess. Just seems awesome. Just the combination of colors, the royal colors. But yeah, there's the pulse rifle I have, the Haka pulse rifle. Of course, I had to check it out on my Widow's Bite. Which, I mean, like, if I had enough shaders, I would put it on there, but I'm not really using it right now anyways, so And I forgot that you can't put shaders on swords, which kind of sucks. But oh yeah, and here's the leg armor with it. And as you see, it looks pretty snazzy. And yeah, I think, oh yeah, and then there's also the tokens. Oh yeah, just look at a random one. Which, I mean, the gold black kind of thing. But yeah, those are the tokens. The Emperor Callus token, which you hand into the vendor, which I will not spoil what the vendor is, even though you've probably already watched in our video if you're watching this one. But yeah, this is the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one.